20 years after our nation was attacked, the events of September 11, 2001 may be fading in the minds of many Americans, but for those of us who spend our lives in the service of others, be it in law enforcement, the fire service, or the military, the memories of the terrorist attacks that took so many lives remain fresh. We remember the 343 New York City firefighters and paramedics killed that day while rushing into those two doomed buildings as everyone else was rushing to get out. We remember the 23 New York Police Department officers and the 37 Port Authority police officers killed trying to help others. We remember the 125 civilians and military personnel killed at the Pentagon. And we remember the nearly 3,000 civilians who perished in the towers and on those 4 airliners that day. From my experience, there is a distinct gut feeling you get serving in public service just a few times in your career. It's the feeling of arriving at the scene of an incident and your sixth sense telling you this one is going to be dangerous and you might not make it home. I have no doubt the men and women who responded to the World Trade Center that day had that same feeling as they got off their rigs and out of their patrol cars. They had that feeling and they went ahead anyway, many of them to a certain death. As the years since 9/11 continue to pass, and they always will, what bigger lessons can we take with us? What can we hold close besides the memories of the heroes, all of them, civilian and sworn, who died on that terrible day? We can hold the idea of service, the idea of giving a small piece of us back, as we remember what these heroes tried to do for the victims of a senseless terrorist attack. We serve every time we put on our uniform, and many of us spend our days off serving our friends, our family, our neighbors, our communities, and our nation. What better way to honor the memory of the fallen than to commit to service? On a day we gather to remember, we should also pledge to serve in whatever meaningful way we can. For in service, we can find resiliency. The men and women of NCSO will always continue to serve, to be there whenever our citizens call on us, and to never forget the ultimate sacrifices that were made on September 11th, 2001. May God bless and protect each one of them.